I wanted to give you a year-end assessment on the Iran threat. It's been an extraordinary year with Iran and their nuclear program. But there's actually some good news as we end 2010 and head into 2011. First of all, the Stuxnet computer virus has had an extraordinary effect. The Stuxnet virus is considered the most aggressive computer virus in history. It has infected more than 30,000 computers in Iran, and it has essentially virtually shut down Iran's ability to enrich uranium. Most of Iran's nuclear facilities that we know about have essentially been shut down, at least temporarily, because of this computer virus. Now, on top of that, there have been a number of other efforts by various intelligence agencies. We're not sure which, U.S., possibly Israeli, but there was an assassination this fall of a top Iranian nuclear scientist. There was an attempted assassination of another top Iranian nuclear scientist. There have been defections all year of various other Iranian nuclear officials and scientists. And the economic sanctions that the United States passed, that the UN passed, that Canada, the EU, and others have passed, have actually had more of an effect on Iran's economy than, honestly, that I would have expected. It's been pretty impressive, really. I was just at a conference in Washington, D.C. In December, a two-day conference on confronting the Iran threat. And the general assessment at that conference, and I agree with it at this stage, is that while it looked going into the fall of 2010 that the prospect of a war, a preemptive Israeli strike against Iran was rising and could happen sometime in the spring or summer of 2011, at this stage, there's a general sense that that threat has receded somewhat. Now, let's keep things in context. That doesn't mean that there's no chance of a war in 2011. But the top U.S. and Israeli analysts that were at this conference, and I describe it in more detail on the weblog, but they generally think that it wouldn't be at least until the fall of 2011, given the progress that has been made in slowing Iran down. Now, a few other real quick notes on the bad news side. The Ayatollah Khamenei in 2010, in the summer, said that he had met with the 12th Imam. Now, nobody quite knows what he's talking about. Did he meet with a person? Did he meet with a spirit? Did he have a dream or a vision? No one knows. But a few weeks after Khamenei publicly said that he'd met with the 12th Imam, he then said he's the official representative for the 12th Imam on earth, and therefore must be obeyed. Also this fall, 2010, was a poll showing that 71% of Iranians believe Iran should acquire nuclear weapons. So this is in the bad news category. And let's be clear as we do this assessment. Yes, there has been some progress in slowing down Iran's nuclear program. Yes, there is division within the Iranian government. There's actually an impeachment movement underfoot to get rid of Ahmadinejad. It's not successful, obviously, yet, but it's developing. It's growing, that movement inside the government. There is tension and division, but Iran is still building nuclear technology, still building ballistic missile capability, capable of reaching Israel and Europe. And Khamenei is convinced that the 12th Imam's arrival is imminent. So in that context, I want to say that sort of in the big picture from my perspective, I am grateful for everything that the U.S. and Israeli and other intelligence services are doing. Ultimately, I think that followers of Jesus Christ need to keep praying for the peace of Jerusalem. I believe ultimately this slowdown in the march towards war between Israel and Iran is because the Lord God of Israel is hearing the prayers of his people all over the world. And I just encourage you to be on your knees, continuing to pray for the peace of Jerusalem as the psalmist commanded us in Psalm 122:6.